Hi, I bought this Samsonite Hardside polycarbonate shell suitcase on Amazon, and I want to show it to you in case this is something that you're maybe considering getting. This one right here is the medium size. You're going to have to check this if you get this particular one. All right, let's go over some of the features. It's got the polycarbonate shell. Again, this is by Samsonite right here. It's got the logo. Here's what it looks like all around. It's got 4 wheels that spin this direction and this direction, and all of the wheels spin in 360 degrees. So that is something that I wanted, so that if I'm wheeling this around, I want it to wheel around freely. You can see it does that no problem. And if you want to tip it and wheel it, it's not going to have any problem doing that either. And the reason for that is that these wheels turn, and you see the angle there, so it allows you to pull out the handle and drag it. So speaking of the handle, this handle is one of the best handles I've ever used in a suitcase. It works really well, and it's very solid. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. So you have one setting there, and then push the button to get to the second setting. And then to go back down, the same action. And then it stores in there. And you can even pick it up by this handle too, because it's solidly in there. But it does have a handle here at the top. And check this out. It's got this cool little look to it. You just pull that out. My daughter said, "Is this supposed to do that?" And I said, "Yeah, it's supposed to do that." So that's a really nice design right there. On the front side, you have a handle with that same kind of action. That's really cool, looks good, and keeps it sturdy. You've got some quality zippers right here that you can open up. I should point this out too while I'm here. It has a lock on here, so you lock the zippers in these 2 slots right here, and then you don't need a key. So you use a 3-digit code that you can set to open this up, and this is a TSA approved lock. The zipper with the red tag is the expansion zipper, and I really like how they colored it differently, so you know exactly which one is the right zipper. So this is the zipper for the expansion, and those other zippers are to open up the whole case. So here's what the inside looks like. You have this pocket up here that has a zipper. I've got some papers in there right now. And you have this whole area. And then you have this stretchable clip that can go across and hold your belongings in there. It clips into place like that to hold them down. And another feature that I really like about this suitcase is that you can divide your belongings in half, almost exactly in half, because half can go down here, and you can use this to kind of hold them in place, and then the other half can go up here, because you can see it's basically half of the shell and then half of the shell down here. So they're not kind of wasting your space with all different kinds of pockets everywhere. They're just going to maximize what's inside of the shell. So you have this mesh here, and it has a zipper, so you can zipper that out. So here's what the bottom looks like. You get a ton of space, and you can zip it up with that mesh and then put this whole thing together. And if you need more space, then you use this expansion zipper, which goes all the way around. So with the expansion zipper all the way open, you can see you get this much more space. So a few more inches of space that you can get, or if you don't need it, you can zip it back up. And so this is really great how this kind of hides in here along the inside of the polycarbonate shell. Very high quality material. So I saw in the comments people were asking how much does this weigh empty. So I have my scale right here, so let's weigh it. This is the medium version. So the medium version weighs 8 pounds and 8.9 ounces. Okay, one last thing I want to point out is how freely these back wheels spin. Check this out. Like very little friction on these back wheels. So I really like that. I don't want anything slowing me down when I'm moving through the airport. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. This is a look at the Samsonite Omni suitcase. This is the medium. Again, they sell it in the smaller version, the larger version, different colors, and different sets.